Namaste and welcome to another short practice. If you have a blanket to pad your knees, that can be helpful, or a bath towel, and also 2 blocks can be useful in this practice. If you don't have the props, don't worry about that. We'll begin on the hands and knees in tabletop position. So place your hands underneath your shoulders with the fingers spread wide and your knees underneath the hips. And here we inhale, lifting the chest, relaxing the shoulders. And we exhale, tucking the tailbone under and rounding the back, chin down. Lift tailbone as you breathe in, lift your chest, lift your chin, shoulders down. Exhale, tailbone tucks, we squeeze belly and we stretch the upper back and the neck, chin down. Again, inhale, lifting the chest, moving to the breath. And we exhale, rounding the spine, chin down. Now we inhale, extending the right leg back, looking forward. We exhale, bring your knee to nose, round the back. Inhale, extend the leg back, look forward. Exhale, knee can come to forehead, go a little deeper. 2 more, inhale, leg back, look ahead. Exhale, squeeze in. Last one, inhale, extension. And exhale, flexion, contract. Lower the knee and left leg, extend it back, look forward, breathe in. Breathe out, knee to nose. Inhale, leg back, look ahead. Exhale, squeeze in. 2 more, inhale, leg back, look forward. Exhale, knee to forehead. Last time, extend the leg as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, draw it in, and lower the knee down. Now straighten the right leg back with the toes on the floor. Move your left foot out like a kickstand. Turn your whole body right. Reach your right arm to ceiling and then overhead. Press down the outside of your right foot so the arc is not collapsing. If your neck bothers you here, you can always look at the floor. Enjoy the side stretch. And then a few circles with the right arm to free up the right shoulder girdle. Moving in a way that feels good. You can bend the elbow if that feels better. And we'll pause, reaching the right hand back, palm facing the sky. Now, shoulder heads rotate back. We enjoy the opening for the chest. Mindful of the low back, not to jam it. So tone in the low belly, protect your low back. If you like, you can bend the knee, hold the top of foot, and move your foot away from hip for a couple breaths here. Be very mindful of the knee. And to come out, right foot to floor, arm overhead for everyone. Inhale. Looking down, lower hand and knee, back into table as you exhale. Lift up the chest, cat and cow, a couple rounds. Exhale, squeeze belly, chin down, rounding. Inhale, tailbone up, chest up, shoulders down. Exhale, tailbone under, rounding the back, chin down. Pause in neutral. Left leg extends back, toes on the floor. Right foot to the side to give you support as you turn body left. Arm up to ceiling, overhead. Press down the outside of your left foot, shoulder heads back, tone in the belly, maintaining the low back full. And then circle the left arm, exploring the range of motion in your left shoulder girdle this morning. Or this afternoon if you're doing it later. And we'll pause with the left hand reaching back, palm facing up. Maybe bending the knee to hold the top of foot, send foot away from hip. Without jamming the low back. And releasing foot back down, arm reaches overhead, big breath in. Looking down, lower hand, lower knee, tabletop. Hands walk forward a couple inches, curl the toes, downward dog, hips high and back. Bend one knee at a time, moving hips side to side. The heels can move side to side as well. Let the body be free to move in the way that it wants to move. Stretching out, breathing consciously, present in your body. And then we'll pause with the feet parallel. Move your chest closer to legs. Inhale, glide forward into plank pose and hold. Shoulders over wrists. Press the inside of your heels back. Tone in the low belly and reach your chest forward, the crown forward. Neck is so long here. We'll take another deep breath in. Breathing out, knees will come down to the earth and we'll circle the hips around. So this is great to release tension in the low back and the hips. Allow also the shoulders and the head to move freely. Maybe 3 or 4 circles in each direction. Be fully in the body, feel the sensations, feel what's happening now. And then pause back in center and take your hands or the blocks underneath your hands. If you don't have the blocks, don't worry about it, but if you do, they can be useful. Blocks under hands, right foot between the blocks or the hands, and lift your chest. Square the pelvis forward, take your hands to your right thigh to find stability first. Tone in the belly and then raise your arms up by your head, palms face each other, energize your fingers. And enjoy the opening for the left side here in this crescent lunge. Maintain your right femur bone back, energetically moving into the hip socket. And then soften the outer right hip down. Can you lift the chest a little more? Keep the neck long. Maybe lift your chin a little more, gazing higher. One more breath here. Bring the hands back down to blocks or floor. Blocks can come to the middle height. We inhale to extend the right leg, toes up. We exhale to bend the knee. Inhale, right hip draws back. Exhale, flexing the knee, lift your chest. 2 more. Inhale, leg extends back. Exhale, bend the knee, lift the chest. And 1 more. Inhale, leg back, toes up. Exhale, bend the knee. We extend the leg again, we hold it straight. Left hand can grab the outside of the right foot, encouraging the right hip to stay back. So the right side of the waist is long. Can you breathe into the right side of the low back, the area of the quadratus lumborum, keel L, an area that tends to tense up, to shrink, if you will, when we sit too long. Let it open. Maintain your chest towards your right ankle. From here, we'll bend the right knee. Bring the hands with or without blocks under your shoulders and move your left hand a little bit to the left. So you can lean onto that left hand with or without the block. Turn your torso right. Reach your right arm up to ceiling. And then adjust the shoulder heads to rotate back, maybe turning the palm towards the front of the mat. The waist very long on the right side. Right knee stays over the ankle. If you need more space, you can step your right foot to the right a bit more. 1 more breath. Bring your hand back down. Step your right foot back. Take the blocks out of the mat. Inhale, come forward, weight onto your hands. And as you exhale, lower down to your belly. Keep moving your chest forward as you bend the elbows into the waist and lower down. Now press your pubic bone down and lift the chest into a little cobra. Interlace hands behind your hips, extend your arms back. Press the tops of feet into floor. So your toes point straight back. Inner spiral the legs, neck is long, take 1 more breath. And lowering the forehead down, hands close to low ribs. We'll now lift up into an upward dog or just a cobra if you prefer. If you're moving into upward dog, the arms are straight, shoulders on top of elbows, on top of wrists, belly in. The toes can be flat down or they can curl under, knees can stay down or they can lift off the floor. Take 1 more breath here. And then contract the belly, lift your hips high up and far back into downward facing dog. Inhale, expansion in the rib cage. Exhale, let the ribs soften back together. One more time here. Inhale, mindfully extending through the whole body. And exhale to get empty. Come forward into plank as you breathe in, shoulders over wrists. Breathe out, lower knees to floor, blocks under the hands again as you step left foot forward into a low lunge, hips low, chest high. Hands to left leg, stabilize, and then extend the arms by head, palms face each other. Careful not to jam the low back, protecting the low back by engaging the core. So draw your lower abs in here and lift your chest up, keeping the neck long. Crescent lunge pose, Anjaneyasana. Take another deep breath in, opening the right side of the body. And then lower your hands down to the blocks, middle height. No blocks, no problem. Extend the left leg, lift your toes, breathe in. Breathe out, bend the knee, lift your chest. Inhale, left outer hip goes back. Exhale, bend the knee, chest up. Inhale, extension of the leg again. Exhale, bending the knee. And inhale, extend the leg to hold. Stay as you exhale. Right hand reaches to grab outside the foot, we draw it back. We reach chest towards ankle, maintaining the heart center open. And breathe into left side of low back, heel area, heel L. Notice how your breath goes where your attention goes. You observe the body expanding and softening. Then bending the front knee again. Hands underneath the shoulders with or without blocks. The right hand goes out to the right of it, left hand to hip, look over left shoulder, shoulder heads back. Left arm extends up, palm turns to face the front of the mat. Make sure you've got enough space to twist in a way that feels freeing. If not, you can always walk your left foot out to the left. You can modify any of the poses to suit your body in this moment. Take one more breath in the twisted lunge. Bring the hand back down. Step the left foot back, blocks aside, hands to floor, shoulder distance. Inhale, come forward onto the hands. Exhale, lower to the belly, chest forward as you come down, elbows into the waist. And then upward dog, press into hands, lift your chest, extending the arms. Navel into spine, toes flat or curled under. Take one more breath, knees up or down. Hips high up, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Slow exhale, chest towards legs. Walk hands towards feet now. All the weight on the feet, hold on to the elbows or forearms, shoulders away from ears, framing the face. Spread the toes. Move torso freely side to side. Maintain that space between the earlobes and the shoulder heads as you move. Feel free to bend knees. Then pause in center, release the hands down. Soft bend in the knees in line with your ankles as you roll out the spine. Circle the arms as you extend the legs, palms touch overhead. And bring the hands together in front of the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, arms by the body. Inhale, circle wide, reach up high. Exhale, fall down over legs. Release your head to floor. Inhale, only halfway up. Look forward, hands touch the legs, shoulders back. Bend the knees as you fall down. Roll out the spine, circle the arms, extending legs, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands at heart. One more. Circle, inhale, lift. Exhale, hinging at the hips, we bow down, release the head. Inhale, chest forward, long neck, belly in. Exhale, bend the knees to fold, soften. Roll up, circle wide, inhale, reach high. Exhale, namaskar. Pause for one breath, inhale, you can still face the front of the mat. Exhale here, I'm just turning to face the camera. So as you anchor down your left foot, bend the right knee for tree pose, open it out. External rotation in the thigh as you lift your foot up the leg, below the knee or above the knee, hands touch. The left toes are spread wide. A wider base will give you a more stable foundation. Tone in the navel and ensure the hips are equally high up. So soften the outer right hip down. Maybe lift the arms. Separating the hands if you like. You can take a hand gesture, bringing the index fingers and thumbs softly together in the gesture of wisdom, Jnana Mudra. Keep the breath steady, keeping the mind steady. External rotation in the right thigh bone. Soft gaze at a point that doesn't move. To come out of Vikshasana, tree, we'll bring the hands together again into heart, knee draws forward, and then release, foot down, arms by the body, back into mountain, Tadasana. Other side, bending left knee, external rotation, foot up the leg. Strong right leg, chest up, hands touching. Once you find stability, Stiram, you can then add on the arms if you like. A different hand gesture of your choice, maybe peace, fingers, it's into our hearts, our minds, our speech, our actions. Breath is easy, coming and going freely. And we maintain that external rotation in the left thigh bone. To come out, hands together, back at the heart, knee forward, foot down, arms down, mountain, deep breath in. Exhale, present, get grounded, exhale fully. Now stepping the right foot back, left toes still pointing to the front of the mat, right heel slightly out. Left heel lines up with the right arc. Triangle pose, arms lift shoulder height as you breathe in. Breathe out, move your left hand away from the hip, hip away from the hand, lengthen the waist and then lower your left hand down, right arm up. And line up your arms with shoulders rotating backwards. Twisting at the neck is an option, gazing up at the sky or at the right hand. If that's too intense on the neck, just gaze at the wall or the earth. Torso lines up with the left leg. Anchor down through your feet and feel the strength in the body, the vibrancy, the vitality. One more breath. To come out of Trikonasana, gaze at the left foot, from the legs, inhale, arms wide. Exhale, hands down, turn the feet the other side. Inhale, arms shoulder height. Exhale, right hand away from hip. Right hand down, left hand up. Shoulder heads back, neck long. So the spine as neutral as it can be with a twist in the upper spine here. Neutral in terms of the length. So can you move the tailbone and the crown away from each other? Strong legs, a little triangle between them. And to come down or up, look down at the right foot, and then come up, arms wide, breathe in. Breathe out, lower the hands, parallel the feet, interlace hands behind the hips. Extend the arms and lift chest. Inhale. Hinging forward at the hips. Chest forward, top of the head down. Bend the knees as much as you like and let the arms reach up to ceiling and overhead. Breathe into the shoulders. Prasarita Paduttanasana, the wide-legged forward bend. To come out, we bend the knees, chest reaches forward, come all the way up. Release the hands. We'll come to seating. So you can sit down or you can step to the front of the mat. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. And fall down on the exhale, over legs. Reach your chest forward as you inhale. Bend the knees and sit on the floor. Clear your mat so there's space to lie down behind you. Point the feet, big toes together. Reach the arms forward, shoulder height, palms face each other. Inhale, lift your chest. And then contract the belly, round your spine as you exhale, coming down slowly to lie on the floor. Slowly, slowly, slowly. When your head touches down, hug in the knees, relax your back. Rocking side to side, massaging back against floor. And then bring your feet down, preparing for bridge. Feet hip distance, arms by the body. Deep breath into the belly. Squeeze the belly, exhale. Lift up the hips, walk the shoulders close together, palms face up, or interlace your hands. Imagine you're squeezing a block between your thighs. Activating inner legs, press down the feet, lift the hips and chest higher. And breathe here, strengthening the back with the back bend, Setu Bandhasana. Squeeze the imaginary block, press down the feet, lift your hips and chest a little higher. And then release your hands and your shoulders. Upper back down first, hips less, knees touch. Separate the feet and the knees. Feet as wide as the mat, arms out. Deep breath in. Breathe out, knees to the right, head left. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees left, head right. Inhale up. Exhale, knees right, head left. Inhale up. Exhale, knees left, head right. Inhale up. Pause as you exhale. Feet hip distance, hug in the right knee. Extend the left leg forward. Reach the right arm to the right in line with the shoulder. Left hand brings the knee across the body to the left. Maintain your right hip down so the waist is long on the right side and turn your head right. Let the right shoulder soften down into the earth as you observe your breath. Notice the right side of your rib cage expanding as you inhale, softening as you exhale. Freedom for the body, freedom for the mind, as we remain present with what we're doing right now. And to come out of this, inhale the knee up, exhale, hug it in. Switching sides, left knee comes up, right foot to floor, extend the leg, left arm reaches out, and the right hand will guide the knee across the body, turn the head left. Left hip away from shoulder. External rotation in the left shoulder. Notice the length for the waist and observe the breath interacting with the body. As we watch the breath, we are engaging the mind, connecting to the body. So the 3 pillars of the yoga practice. Finishing the exhalation, we'll inhale the knee back up, hug it in on the exhale. Bring the right knee up, separates the knees wide, happy baby, soles up, hold the outside of the feet and rock side to side. Feel free to play around with your legs, stretch them out as you like. And as you release the feet, we'll find Shavasana, final rest, final relaxation. And I encourage you to stay here as long as you like. If you don't have the time, just a minute. Adjust the shoulder blades down the back. Bring your chin into chest. Neck long, palms facing up. Surrender to the pull of gravity, allowing the entire body to be at ease. This is the time when your body replenishes itself. It integrates the practice, restoring, renewing itself. There's nothing to do. In this moment, we simply watch the body relaxing. Cultivating a relaxed awareness. Try to stay for another 5 minutes if you can. If you need to wrap up the practice, you can begin to move your hands and feet, circle the ankles and wrists, and then give yourself a nice stretch. Hugging the knees one last time. Roll over to one side and sit. Maybe on a block, maybe on a blanket. Neutral spine. Hands come together in gratitude for this practice that helps us rebalance, recenter. Chanting Om, deep breath in. Om. Namaste.